I'm taking this very, very serious because I have taken a lot of what happened last time round personal. Retribution, man. That's what I want. I'm taking this very serious. And if they ain't, they're in for a nasty shot.
Who will be ready to put it all on the line as the teams are ready to fight for the Blood Brothers Cup? And the games are about to begin.
Hello boys and girls, so the international break is over and I for one am actually disappointed about it because it's been a relatively stress-free 2 weeks without Arsenal. That is how I feel right now. How many other people out there at the moment were actually glad to have an international break? How many people are not really looking forward to this weekend because they don't know what to expect? You look at the game, we're playing Southampton, on paper you think 3 points, comfortable win at the Emirates. But it just is not like that at the moment. Things are not comfortable, things are not easy. What Arsenal will turn up? What team selection will Unai Emery pick? A lot of people were saying after the last game against Leicester that Unai Emery should have been sacked, he should be gone. But there has been a managerial change in North London. But it's not at Arsenal. Mauricio Pochettino, he's gone from Spurs. Jose Mourinho's now manager. We've still got Unai Emery. Is he going to let the handbrake off? We've got such an unbelievable attack. But yet we're on minus goal difference. Really? Minus goal difference. Coming towards December. I've never heard of that in years. It's absolutely ridiculous. People will sit there and think of this Southampton game and they'll go, Leicester beat them 9-0. Should be easy. Unless we get 6, 7 or 8, it's not a good result. Let's look at the reality. The 9-0 was a freak result. After that, Southampton actually played Manchester City back-to-back, once in the Cup and then in the Premier League. Manchester City struggled to beat them in the Premier League. So it won't be easy. They'll set up right. And if we play like we have been over the last month, 2 months, or even going into last season, we won't win this game. It's that simple. Now, you know all my thoughts on Unai Emery and everything else, but if we don't win this game, a draw, defeat, Emery has to go. Immediately after this game, the board need to act and they need to get rid of him. But like I said, will he let the handbrake off? Will he actually do something that makes us all sit there and go, you know what? Okay, let's give it another week and see what we do in that game. And let's just start to rebuild. But I'm not confident. Are you confident? I actually don't think we're going to go into this game with any form of, hope or anything. We're at home. That's one advantage. But the way we're playing, I just don't feel confident in any way, shape or form. And I hate this feeling because the team have done nothing to make me feel like I should be confident. They haven't done anything to make the fans in general all around the world who support Arsenal feel confident. It's been that poor. It's a shower of shit, to be quite honest with you. And I'm bored of seeing it. And if things don't change dramatically quick, then the board need to act. I'm not having this wait till the end of the season, bollocks and all that. If we don't get in the Champions League, mate, seriously, they're already talking that the likes of Lacazette and Oba and players like that are waiting to see if we get in it. Gonna go back to square one. It's always like 1 step forward, 3 steps back. It's always the same, man, and it's pissing me off. The board done everything right in the summer, went out, got the players and that. And the fans are like, all right, you know what, let's relax on them a little bit. They've done their job. But if they don't act, and they don't get rid of Unai Emery and the results are still going bad, then the fans are very quickly going to switch back onto them because they're allowing it to happen. It's as simple as that. There's no sentiment. It's not Arsene Wenger. It's not all the years of service. It's thank you, bye-bye, see ya, out the door, next. It's that simple, really. In terms of the team selection, it's going to be an interesting one, but I'm going to go with this one. So let me know in the comment section whether you agree or disagree. Starting off in goal, Leno. And I see a few people criticising him over recent games. But look, what can the guy do? He's made the most saves of any goalkeeper in the Premier League, which shows just how shit our defence has been. But listen, what can he do? Like I said, not a lot. Straightforward decision. Burn Leno in goal. Now, will Unai Emery go with 4 at the back, 3 at the back, 5 at the back? I don't fucking know. I really don't. But I actually think they'll probably go with 3 at the back, given the fact that that's what he's been going with the last couple of games. So if he changes it, then he really doesn't have a clue what he wants or needs or whatever. So yeah, the 3 at the back. First of all, I'm going to go with David Luiz. He's had a break over the international period. And I think that, yeah, in that 3 system, he works well. He's done very well in that system at Chelsea. And I think if you speak to most Chelsea fans, they'll tell you he plays better in the 3 than the 4. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Rob Holding. And he's had a couple of ropey moments, should we say, in the games that he's returned and whatnot. And, yeah, he just needs minutes. Premier League minutes. It's a lot different in the Premier League to under 23. So he'll get there, and he's one of those important players that plays in a 3 that can take the ball from Leno, receive it, be comfortable, etc, etc. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Callum Chambers. And again, I want to have someone that's quite comfortable in that back line and can receive the ball, and not be scared to, you know, take it in dangerous areas and to move into those midfield spaces. Going to go with the wing backs. First of all, on the right-hand side, Hector Bellerin. Good that he got those minutes against Leicester. He's ready to be playing in the Premier League now. It's as simple as that. Well, in the first 20 against Leicester, his touch was off. It was a bit difficult. But again, same as Rob Holding, it's a lot different in the Premier League and, you know, compared to under 23s in the Europa and whatnot. But that would have done him good. So Hector Bellerin. On the left of that wing-back role, Kieran Tierney. And I don't know why he didn't start against Leicester. And I don't want to see Kolasinac there. It's as simple as that. Kieran Tierney has to start on that left-hand side in the wing-back role. Very, very simple. Going to move into the middle area. First of all, I'm going to go with Lucas Torreira. And did you see him in international duty for Uruguay? It's amazing how good he is when he's played in his natural position and not in a fucking 10. Please, Unai Emery, play him there. Because of you, the man's unhappy and he wants to leave the club. We've waited so long to get someone like that in, and then your pissing around is now making him want to leave. Cheers for that. Pretty straightforward, and I'm going to go with Lucas Torreira. Next up, we've got a few selections here. Dani Ceballos is out for a while, I believe mid-December time. You've got Joe Willock in there. And of course you've got Guendouzi, and you can't rule him out, but Granit Xhaka, because there are talks that he may well be coming back into the fold. And while he's still an Arsenal player, can he contribute? Yes. I don't think he'll come back for this game. I don't know. It's a difficult one, but I will go with Guendouzi. I feel that that's the player that Unai Emery will go with. That's the one that he's been trusting a lot of. But what I will say is that Guendouzi needs to pick his performances up from games like the Leicester one. Because if Granit Xhaka would have performed as poorly as he did, everyone would want him deported. Do you know what I mean? You can't let players get away with bad performances and then blame others for whatever reasons. Simple as that. But I'll go with Guendouzi. I'm going to go with the attacking areas. And again, this is very, very difficult. But I'm going to go, first of all, with Mesut Ozil. Because I want some creativity in there. We need creativity in there. And for me, it's a straightforward one. And that's what I'm going to go with. Next up, I'm going to go with Nicolas Pepe. Again, I watched him in international duty for Ivory Coast. And when he gets the ball in front of him and he's running at you. Oh, mate, seriously, play to his fucking strengths. Why did we spend £70 million to play the opposite? Seriously. But I'm going to play him. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Lacazette, for me, has not looked himself since he's come back from his ankle injury. And I think he needs a goal to maybe bring his confidence back. But with Aubameyang, he's our top goal scorer. And I'm going to play him there. And hopefully with the likes of Ozil, Pepe and whatnot, Kieran Tierney flying down that left-hand side, Hector Bellerin on the other, it could well be beneficial for Oba. So yeah, that's what I am going to go with. So there we go. That is it. That is the preview. That is what I have gone with. It's kind of a 3-4-1-2 maybe. Whatever variations you want to look at. Sometimes it could be a 5 at the back, 3 at the back. The midfield could be packed. It could be a lot lighter. We could be very forward thinking. But it all depends how Unai Emery sets it up. It can work. But if we're too pragmatic, shall we say, it will look a mess and we could come unstuck. So there we go. That is it. As usual, let me know in the comment section whether you agree or disagree. What would you go with? Remember, this is what I feel Unai Emery will go with, not what I want to see in particular. I would like us to revert back to the original 4-2-3-1. And I like that, but I don't think he will. So yeah, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you smash a like on this video. There'll be a player ratings after the game. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Anything but a win, and a convincing one. I think the board need to act and get Emery out immediately. We'll wait and see though. I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.